CapeCast.
What we're doing today is the right thing for the whole entire situation. To having a community get together and just go out and prune and prove that we can do this. And it's not necessary to use heavy artillery. You know, it isn't. We don't need 5 different herbicides sprayed on 150 miles to, you know, maintain a little vegetation.
Expecting him to just be on the poster with a camel in his teeth, you know.
It's like, no, I'm serious. Be nice.
And then he told the story. I was in the mall.
So, Paul, what are we doing out here in Wellfleet today?
We're going to have a bunch of volunteers. We're going to go on town-owned land, and we're going to clear out a lot of invasive vegetation. We're hoping to pull them out. A lot of them are going to be saplings that we're going to prevent from growing to greater heights. That Nstar would be concerned later in life about attacking the power lines and somehow influencing the operations out here.
What kind of information are you hoping to glean from activities like this here today?
We want to see if this is a realistic alternative. You know, how realistic is it to have volunteers work on some of these properties, and are there alternatives to spraying such as growth management and things like that that really could have an impact and will allow us to go to Nstar and say these are alternatives and they are workable.
And when you say alternatives, you mean alternatives to sort of an herbicide kind of program?
Yes, yeah, they only started spraying, they only started to want to spray in recent times. For years they didn't, and so a lot of people were very concerned about that, and so we said let's go on town lands. We own a lot of land underneath the power lines here. Let's experiment and let's work with volunteers. And then also let's see what happens with the private landowners. Maybe we can come up with some processes to help them too.
I saw you, bro.
Now, it sounds like in the days of yore, Nstar or the power company used to just sort of clear cut this avenue. Would that be okay with you if they just came through and mowed it?
That is the simple short-term answer, is to continue to do their yearly operational plan, the YOP, like they used to. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, is what I say.
A statement from Nstar released to the Cape Cod Times said, quote, "We can't prevent individuals from going onto private property to prune, but we can't endorse it either. Utilities are mandated by the federal government to maintain rights of way to strict standards, and we're all held accountable for our work. Having certain areas self-maintained by residents doesn't absolve us of our responsibility to maintain the entire length of our rights of way," close quote. In an agreement signed with the Cape Cod Commission in April, Nstar agreed to postpone the use of herbicides on rights of way until 2011. However, the company plans on filing a yearly operating plan for right-of-way maintenance for next year, which will likely include herbicide applications. But this isn't really like an adversarial relationship with Nstar, is it?
No, not at all. Actually, we're working with them, and we'd like to continue to work with them to find a solution that works for both sides.
CapeCast.